And we are here with the Game 7 tournament wrap-up show. Man, we got a good show for you out at Woodlands and Ozzy's yesterday with Dave and Dave. And hey, let's get it kicked off right away here with a great little highlight package, some stuff from yesterday. So here we go. We had a great time out there yesterday, and I'm going to bring in my partner on the mic, Mr. Dave Penning, and we're going to talk a little bit about those things and what we did yesterday. So, Dave, how you doing, man?
Great, Brian. Great day of baseball yesterday.
It was, wasn't it? We had a good time. So, let's talk a little bit about the stressful weekend it was. Rain is a killer, isn't it?
Yeah, as I'm holding here in my hand, my favorite tool from the weekend, eraser. We rescheduled. Mr. Schmidt and I worked very hard at it on Saturday, and this was one of our most important tools. We erased a bunch of fields when we found out that some fields couldn't go, and we had a projected start time with some. And we broke out the eraser. We found out we couldn't start till a later time. So we appreciate everyone's patience. Everyone enjoyed what we did for them, and we worked hard at it. I'm glad we got a good day of baseball in yesterday.
That's good. And you were at, what, 3 different locations too, Ellisville, Woodlands, and Ozzy's, right?
3 different locations, a total of 109 teams all at those 3 facilities, yes.
Man, so just logistically and talking with all those different venues, that's tough, isn't it? I mean, how did you sleep at all this weekend?
Notice the bags under my eyes, not much.
And I got you up here on TV today, right?
Hey, you know, it's part of the business. If we didn't like what we do, we would not do it.
Exactly, exactly. So I'll tell you, yesterday, as we were out and about over at the Woodlands, Dave, I was watching, it was a 10U and a 9U game. We were doing some video work out there, and I caught some kids who were, that I want to give a shout out to today. And I've got some video here. There was a catcher by the name of Mason Odom from the Matthews-Dickey Knights who finished in second place. They got runner-up. And this catcher was doing some work yesterday. 9U, just good technique. You don't see many 9U players dropping and blocking and working like he was. It just, you don't see that very often. I just want to give a shout out, and we'll show the video here in just a second. And then we also had Trenton Wynn of the 10U Missouri Gators out there pitching. And I'm watching this, and kid struck out the side. I was like, man, that's impressive. Striking out the side. Go out there and take care of your business, man. So here, let's take a quick look at these kids, and I'll show you what we got here, Dave. Hang on. Well, let me pull this up. I'm sorry, real quick. Here we go. Merge that over. I mean, look at that. That's pretty good work. There you go. Yep. And 3. Man, that's getting it done right there, buddy. That is getting it done right there. That was pretty good stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good stuff. I'm glad you got out there and got some live video, and lo and behold, we got to play some ball yesterday.
I know, man. That was great. That was great. So, and I'll tell you, that shows you the work that these coaches and these players are putting in at 9 and 10U. I mean, that you can go out there and produce at this age like that and showing yourself as a player like that. I think that's pretty impressive, man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hard work pays off.
Exactly. And yesterday we had a lot of champions, right? Crowned a lot of folks. How many divisions did you have going yesterday? Did you have to cancel any, Dave?
No, we did not have to cancel any divisions. However, we did have a one-day shortened format at the Woodlands and Aussies. We just took it was an option for people to play that one-day format, and people are starving to play some baseball. So most of the teams took advantage of that option, and Mr. Schmidt and I worked hard rescheduling that one-day event, and we maximized every ounce of field space that we had, and put all them teams that wanted to participate in yesterday's festivities in and reformatted it. Some divisions we had enough room to bracket it to go on the bracket play. However, some divisions we did not. The 13U AA, for instance, had 10 teams in it. So those guys that were new, no room to advance the bracket play. So we're going to send an email out for those guys and give them some options.
Well, you guys, I know just by checking out Facebook and watching everybody, everybody knows, there's been the pictures flying from the champions, but we want to throw a couple of shout outs to, we were out at Woodlands with Dave here, and we're going to bring over a trophy presentation here to let you guys check it out and see what they do. If you haven't been at one, this is kind of a great deal they do. So here we go. Check this out.
All righty, guys. My name is Dave with Game 7. On behalf of Game 7, Dave and Dave, thank you guys for coming out on this good Sunday of baseball, right? Let's give it up, folks, for these two teams in the 9U division. First off, on behalf of Dave and myself, I want to thank everyone for your patience. Mother Nature hasn't been too good to us at the beginning of the year. Appreciate your patience with the one-day format. It's not a perfect resolution to it, but hey, appreciate your patience. We did get some baseball in, and hey, there was good results. We got two great teams here standing at the end. So thank you from Dave and myself. All right. This weekend, our spring Smackdown here with our one-day format, we got it in. We're going to give out some rings, okay? Rings to the champs and rings to the runner-up, okay? All right. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's give out some hardware, okay? Let's bring up the runner-up in our 9U division, Coach Merriweather and the Matthews Dickies Knights. Pull that out. Step on out. Before we get to the champs, I want you guys follow us on Facebook, follow Red Earth, follow Game 7. You can see all pictures and videos and highlights. I'm sure you've seen old Crazy Dave on the videos being interviewed by Brian out there. So check it out, follow us. It's a good time, good photos, good weekend. That being said, our champs in the 9U division, Extreme. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You ready?
Ready, let's go.
Here you go.
Okay. Mason. Oh.
Let's give you this.
What the heck is it?
Champs.
That'll work. Looks pretty sweet. I got it.
You're like, oh.
Coach was getting ready. He's handing out the hardware, them getting them rings. And just an FYI to those to you folks, we will have a gallery set up here real soon with all the full video, the highlights of Dave giving out the rings to the players. So you can go, you'll be able to go and check that out, and we'll notify you when that is up and ready. That's just kind of a scaled down version of the championship ceremony there. And let's take a look at another one here, and then we're going to catch up with the young man we presented. We got a new award this year, don't we, Dave?
Yeah, that's cool bats. That was exciting yesterday to present that to that young man.
It really was. It really was. So let's take a look. We had again two 10U teams, dynamite teams in this area. The Ducks and the Missouri Gators 11U, right?
11U AAA major, correct?
Yeah, those man, they're going to duke it out for a while. They really are.
Yeah, they're with us a bunch, so I imagine we'll see them a lot on Sundays.
Man, I'll tell you. So here, let's give a look at this here, and we'll be right back.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Dave Pitting with Game 7 Baseball, and I'm surrounded here by my 11-year-old friends. Guys, we got some baseball in today, didn't we?
Yep.
Did you have fun?
Yep.
What's your name?
Eli Miller.
And your name?
David Harley.
David, it was a great day for baseball, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It's about time, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Well, I tell you what, we didn't get off to a good start this morning. We had a little delay, but you know what? Lo and behold, we got the tournament in. Mm-hmm. The 11U AAA Major Division. Let's bring up Coach Scott with the Ducks. Congratulations, Coach. We have Red Earth here with us today. It was a little troublesome this morning with the weather and yesterday, but right out of the box, have you guys been out yet this year, or is this your first tournament?
And this is our first tournament.
Well, you did well. Runner-up, another great team. You guys are a great team as well. Second place, you're with the Game 7 a bunch this year. Looks like 6 or 7 times. We thoroughly appreciate that. So, you know what? I think your young men deserve some awards. You want to do that? Hold that for me right there. I'll be right back with your gifts and awards.
Hey, first, Gators, awesome job in the championship game. Dylan, coaches, we come to expect a good game out of you guys. And, hey, you kept playing. Great job. Same thing to the Ducks. Way to battle all day long.
Ladies and gentlemen, runner-up, let's give it up to the Ducks. And now for our champions, let's give a big round of applause for the Missouri Gators and Coach Dylan Ebert. Hold that, brother.
Hold it, bruh.
First of all, hey, thank you, Ducks. You guys are a great team. You guys played some great competition today, and you did awesome. Again, we look forward to playing you guys in the future many times. I'm sure we will. So congratulations, and we'll see you next weekend. So
there you go, Coach. Congratulations.
thank you. Hold that, boys. Good job, boys.
Great job there, Dave. Great job.
That's what it's all about right there. I mean, this is a business for us, but I enjoy seeing that, helping those guys out. And that's what makes it worthwhile right there.
Yeah, and both those guys, Coach Scott, Coach Ebert, they're really good guys. They really are. Big shout out to them and what they're doing, and I think it's great. So, anywho, I want to let's take a look here at what we've got for the top award, okay? And how we're going to, from here on, really look at what we're doing as far as this award that we're working on with Cool Bats, and how they're coming on and sponsoring this award. And we're looking at kids that have, character, commitment, community. We're looking at these types of things that I believe will be very important as they grow up, as they're part of the community, school, all those types of things that really make an athlete and somebody who's moving into school and all those different things, just that character building that sets a young person in the community. I think that is important. important thing, don't you, Dave?
Sure, sure. I'd like to add to that. It's not that the player that you are in between the lines. This award goes beyond that. It's off the field of what you do as well. It's important to us, and the recipient of this award, that's one of the characteristics of it, is what goes on between the lines and also outside the lines.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. And that's well said, because we've got a lot of things happening here with Game 7, and we're pleased to be with you guys as a company, because and this isn't, I'm not sucking up, I'll tell you that right now, folks. I've known Mr. Penning and Mr. Schmidt a long time, and before we worked with them in this capacity, I always had a lot of respect for them, and they've been around. And Mr. Penning's family is, I go back to this. I can't, my son's 8U team, we came out to Kirkwood to play in a Super Series tournament, and I walked up and introduced myself. I'd never met him, and it was like he'd known me for 20 years. And I was like, "This is great, man." Just a pleasant man, and it had the apple didn't fall far from the tree with you, Dave. So I appreciate.
I appreciate that. Thank you for those kind words, Brian. That it really means a lot.
So this is this part of this show with what we've got here with the Top Award. We're going to show you the interview, and thanks to Jeff Jones and Cool Bats, we were able to do this, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this award this year. So you want to introduce the young man here before we get into the video, Dave? Nolan Savoy.
Yeah, Nolan's a great kid, and his father was gracious enough to join us yesterday. We kind of put the young man on the spot, but I think he did a great job. You guys will see that here coming up with the video clip.
So without further ado, here we go. This is our first ever recipient of the Top Award, the Tournament Most Outstanding Player, that is built on character, commitment, and community. Here we go. Hey guys, we're out here at the Spring Smackdown at Ozzy's, and today we got a very special guest, Nolan Savoy of the Ducks. And you guys are out of Chesterfield, correct, sir?
Yeah, that's right.
So Nolan today is our first ever recipient of the Cool Bats Tournament Outstanding Player Award, representing character, community, and commitment. And Dave is here to, I wish we had the award here. We don't have it in our hands, but you'll get it, I promise. So we're going to have Dave say a few words and throw some questions at you. How's that? You up for that?
Yes.
Yes. Come on, say yes. All right, go ahead, Dave.
The first recipient. How cool is that? Get that? How cool is that?
Yeah.
Cool Bats?
Pretty cool.
Nolan, how long you been playing baseball, my friend?
Don't look at me. Say 5 years.
5 years.
There you go. There you go.
We're along with Nolan's dad here. Dad, I bet you have a lot of time in the backyard and in the basement working to get the product out on the field like you do with young Nolan here. You guys work hard in the off season?
Yeah, of course we do. He's a hard worker. He's a good kid. He's a good listener, and he listens to his coaches.
That's part of the reasons why he's here today, being our first recipient of the Cool Bat Award. We'd like to take this time to acknowledge you and thank you. You are the first one, young man. That feels good, don't it? What position do you play?
Left field.
Left field. How'd it go today? Your first time out, right? You get a lot of hits?
Yes.
Attaboy, attaboy. See, all that hard work with Dad paid off, didn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Is baseball your only sport, or what other sports do you play?
Golf, basketball, and football.
Holy cow. You a good golfer? You know what's next week, right?
Where am I going?
Masters.
You're going, Dad?
Yeah, lucky.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, hey, we want to go.
tournament. I'm going with my new friend here.
Oh, yes.
Have fun over in
Brian,
Illinois.
we're going to hitch a ride, brother.
I just picked up a new friend and we're going to the Masters.
I'm sorry. Hey, I got to ask you, what's your favorite baseball team?
The Cubs.
What?
Cut.
He said that. Hey, that's okay. You're a Cubs fan? How are the Cubs doing?
Good.
Are you sure?
No.
No. All right. Well, hey, let me ask you this. Who's your favorite player?
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant's he's a good player, isn't he? So are you doing well in school?
Yeah.
Does your mom make sure you get good grades?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. All right, buddy. Well, hey, we're going to sign off. We want to thank you for joining us today, Brian.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and I will see you guys a bunch this year. You're with Game 7 a lot. We appreciate it. And once again, congratulations for being the first recipient of our Cool Bat Award.
Yeah, Jeff Jones, thanks. Big shout out
Thank
to
you,
Cool
Jeff.
Bats
We
for providing
appreciate
that.
Thanks, Cool Bats.
Thanks, Cool Bats.
Very good. All right, we'll see you next time.
Have fun next week at the Masters.
Will do.
That was a lot of fun talking to him, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah, good father-son tandem there.
That was. I would still like to go to the Masters, though.
Yeah, you know. Well, I'm going to the Masters, but it'll be in O'Fallon, Illinois, with our green jacket next weekend, buddy.
There you go.
The winners
right
are playing
there.
for this.
That's the great segue
There you
right
go.
there, right there. You're gonna be out in O'Fallon, Illinois, with the Masters, right?
Correct, sir.
That's some nice fields out there. That's a nice park.
Yeah, they have the 8 fields, and they've also added 2 turf fields on the same complex there. So there's 10 total fields now this year.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, looking at how many teams you got next week? What?
We're also
80?
in 2 other. We're also in Columbia, Missouri, and we're also down in Arnold this weekend as well. So 3 facilities again.
And I want to real quick give a shout out because we've been working. We're going to be posting some stuff like this. I was talking with Caleb Hollis down in Southwest Missouri in Springfield. They had their tournament down there, 9U, and we're going to be putting some stuff up on the website for them as well. Caleb's doing some interesting things, Dave. I think it's really cool. We were talking the other day, and I got some video, and we're going to have that up on their website. We'll put some stuff out for that. But in between games, he's got the kids. It was the 9U kids, and they got this game they're playing that's called the tournament or the trading card wars. And the kids are doing trading cards after the game and whatnot, and winners and what. It was pretty cool, man, watching the kids because they were all trying to get the Mike Trout card. That was the ultimate goal. Which, why wouldn't you want Mike Trout? You know, I would. So I thought it was cool, and a big shout out to their 14U tournament out there, the champions. Oh my goodness! And I know it. Hang on, I got it right here. I want to say this real quick because yeah,
those guys are doing a great job down there in Springfield.
They really are. And Caleb is working hard to put those things together. That's right. Here we go. The Branson Pirates. See, when we were down in Branson, the Branson Pirates, 14U Branson Pirates were the champs down there, and we got some pictures out there on that. And then the Glendale Falcons. A lot of the teams down there are feeder teams. They move right into the high school groups. I've seen a lot with Parkview, and they really there's a lot of focus along with the club teams down there. So. But there was some good baseball down there, and hopefully we'll get a chance to get down to Springfield and do some more. Yeah, it's starting to. Hey, man, you guys are growing everywhere. Columbia, Springfield.
Yeah, we are definitely growing, definitely. And thanks to everybody again. And if you missed the pictures, they are available on our Facebook page from this weekend's champions at Game7Baseball.com. From our Facebook page there, and I'm referring to our St. Louis venues. Those pictures are on our Facebook page right there.
Very good, very good. And like I said, folks, we got some more stuff coming. So if you want to stay in the loop of what's happening, make sure you're following Game 7 on Facebook at Game 7 Baseball. It's an easy thing. Click on it, hit that like button, hit the follow button, and you'll get those updates, and you'll see the pictures and the things. And then, if you would, please, we're doing the same on Red Earth Prod LLC. Follow us on Facebook. And then we got on YouTube here. You're watching the show. Do me a big favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the alert button next to it so you know when these things are coming up. Dave and I are going to be on here again next week with another wrap-up show. We hope you're enjoying it, and we'd love to hear from you. If there's something you want to see, if there's something you want us to add to the show that you'd love to see, we want to do it for you. And then, a week from tomorrow, Dave and I will be back with our Youth Sports and Activities Midwest show. We got some more stuff on tap. We're going to be talking some baseball. And remember, folks, our youth sports and activities, Dave's working on a couple of guests, and we're going to roll into, I know this kind of sounds strange, we're here on a baseball, but that's okay. We're going to be talking football when it comes up, right, Dave?
Yes, sir. Football. Don't blink.
Absolutely.
It's right around the corner.
Exactly. So make sure you tune in. Where those are coming out every other Tuesday right now. And we had Mike Morgan on last week talking about his and his wife's new foundation. So make sure, another shout out there. Go check that out, Jordy's Journey. Be part of that. There's a golf tournament coming up August 1st. And I know we're going to be involved. I know Game 7 is going to be involved in that. So hopefully we'll see you out at the golf course there too, all right? Well, Dave, another successful weekend, even though that we had some rain, right?
Yeah, I'd like to give a big shout out to Brad Marty. He did an outstanding job this weekend. Mike is normally our umpire assigner. He attended his daughter's soccer tournament down in Alabama, and it was a playing deal. But that's when Mother Nature comes in. We have to blow the schedule up, start all over, and it's just not the teams that we were scheduling; it's the umpires as well. So Brad did a great job. He wore a lot of hats this weekend, and I appreciate his hard work and efforts.
There you go, Brad Marty. Shout out, brother. That's awesome stuff. Well, hey, as we wrap up today, we don't get to show Schmidt's face much on air, do we?
I don't know why. He's a movie star, man. He's a movie star.
So, folks, we're going to end this. We're going to end our wrap-up show with a little interview I did out at Woodlands with Mr. Schmidt, and so we're going to carry out the show that way. And again, we'll see you next week. Dave, you have a great day, bud. And we'll
you
be
do the
talking to you
same, partner.
soon.
Yep, you do the same, partner. And thanks everyone for tuning in today. We appreciate it.
All right, guys, here you go. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Hey, guys, we're out here at the Woodlands with Dave Schmidt. Dave, a weekend like this presents a lot of challenges, doesn't it?
It does, Brian. One-day format, Mother Nature, she shows up. She usually has the victory of everybody. But we got some ball in today. Like I said earlier, I want to thank all the teams out there, the parents, the coaches for their patience this weekend. We tried to maximize the amount of field space we had and the times to get somewhat of a decent tournament in. We've had some good ball out here today. Good weather, good ball.
I'm sorry.
No.
That's good. And because it is tough. Every place is full. People are out here enjoying. It's a long day for the kids, but they're still playing ball, right?
Exactly. And you know what? Everybody's came up to us today. They just want to play ball. No matter how many games they get in, they want to play ball. Mother Nature early in the year has been rough, but we'll get through it. We got some ball today, and it's not going to rain anymore.
And we're wearing shorts.
Exactly.
When it's short sleeve weather and stuff like that, it does. It's nice to get out and just play some ball. So, hey, Dave, thanks for having us out here.
Thanks for coming out. Red Earth, thank you as always. Check us out on Facebook, Red Earth on Facebook, Game 7 Baseball, for videos, highlights, and everything from this great weekend.
And
I'm sorry.
Keep doing that,
it's my
Brian.
fault.
I'm telling you.
I'm trying to steal his thunder.
See, I usually grab the microphone. I'm not going to grab it. No.
All right, guys. Hey, that's all from the Woodlands.